I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
You know what today's rant's about? Well, I just think that it's fucking bullshit. And I think it's fucking inhumane to deny people housing and food and medical care because they don't have enough money. I think that employment and money and currency and economics is a way of slavery. I think no human being on earth should be allowed to be homeless. I think that we have more than enough resources as a species to provide everyone with a home for their families and food, basic human right. And I think the fact that they don't let people just have these things is fucking inhumane. And we think, I live in here in Canada, and the United States and all across the world, some countries obviously have it worse, but I think the fact that they don't give this to people and that people are denied their ability to just live their lives freely is inhumane and it's cruel. And I think that it's fucking disgusting as a species that we have to make people contribute to this system of resources and war and economics, and don't tell me that people are free, because they're not fucking free. If they were free, they could just live their lives and be happy with their family. Instead, they have to work. Single moms have to work their asses off to provide for their kids. So don't say we're free, because we're not. The only people who are free are who are born into generational wealth, obviously have a way to gain income without actually really working, and there are a lot of people like that in this world, which makes it even more unfair for the people who do have to work their asses off for anything, really. I think that societies just generally weren't built right, and I don't think it should be allowed, and I don't think that it's just. I don't think that there is any justice in this world, really, because in a lot of places, anything can get you anything with money and fame and position. And I think that we're headed towards a new world order because people are waking up to see what bullshit that is and how unfair it is. And I think that the more we inch closer to that, there will be a lot of chaos and death. And I think that we have only ourselves to blame. This is just how I feel. It doesn't mean I'm right, but I do deeply feel this way. And I hope that there are other people who feel this way, because I know there are people who disagree with me. The whole system disagrees with me because, you have to work, you have to pay taxes, you have to have all these things like bills and whatnot, and it's wrong. It's just a wrong way of doing it. And it's not right for people to just live their lives happily, because in many Western countries, westernized countries, and especially in other countries, if you don't work, if you don't have money or resources, you're fucked. You just live on the streets and in some cases just starve to death. And I think as humanity, we're inching towards a point that people are just not going to take it anymore. because the way that humanity built their societies is cancerous. It is true cancer to the rights and the wills of people to just live their lives and be happy. If they choose to work for more, they choose to contribute something, to gain something out of it, that should be their choice. But it shouldn't be forced upon them like it is. And it is. It is definitely forced upon other people. You have to work. And I live in a country, Canada, where if you don't work and you're not born into wealth and you don't have any supports, you're fucked. And this is supposed to be a free country, and that's not freedom, because you don't have the freedom to not work. It's stupid and it's bullshit, but it's the fucking way it is. And I don't think there's really anything that can change it, because the police and enforcement and military are there to stop people from truly making any kind of a difference. And that's, that's fair. If that's the way the governments want to run their countries, then all the independent countries have their different rules and laws, but don't call it freedom, because it's not freedom. Freedom would be the ability to just not do anything, to just be happy and live and have food and resources like our ancestors did, because our ancestors were truly free. They would have to get food, they would have to construct shelters, but beyond that, they were free to live their lives and be happy.